Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. Today, I'm gonna animate Charlie Brown. I'm gonna get onto the drawing, the inking, the coloring, the voicing, and the animation. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to get onto the first step of this animation tutorial. I'm going to draw it. He has like a circle head, so I'm going to do like a circle. I'm going to start with the head. So make a circle, and I'm going to have the head facing forward. So I think I'm going to draw the ears like that. He has like these circle ears. Now I'm going to erase these parts right here. It looks like his nose goes a little above his head. Now I'm going to add another layer. So I'm going to put a piece of paper over this piece of paper, and there's a light shining through underneath the glass table. So now we can kind of see what's underneath this paper. We can just trace over it. So now we can draw the eyes. Yeah, I'm going to draw the eyes right here. And then he has like a squiggly head that goes like this. There, now we're getting somewhere. We can kind of see. I'm gonna add some mouth movement, so when he talks, we can add different vowels. Maybe he has the A sound, and they don't really have any teeth in these, I noticed. So those will just be different vowels he can say. Now I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna move this paper up, and I'm gonna draw his body now. I'm just gonna draw his neck. It looks like it's kind of like a triangle. I'm going to draw his head movements after his body. Maybe a little bigger, like wow. And then the zigzag. So yeah, that's his legendary zigzag shirt. Oh yeah, I'm going to add a collar for him. So it looks like he has a collar like that. We can erase these parts. I'm going to connect that. That's looking pretty good. I think I'm just going to draw his legs with it too. So his legs will be on the same page as his body. I think that'll be okay. And I'm gonna do like a circle arm with a thumb. Now I'm gonna draw the head turning. So now I'm gonna trace over the circle, and maybe the ear fades off on the side like that, and the nose is more like right over here, and this ear can be like right here, and then I'll have another head movement. I'm just gonna draw over that ear, and the ear can be right here. Anything else? I can't think of anything. Now, I'm going to get onto the coloring. I started inking the drawings I drew with a fine point Sharpie. I wanted to give it a bold feel, and so I inked every image and then scanned it on my scanner. Now, I'm going to get onto the coloring. I'm using a software called Adobe Illustrator. I'm just going to click New File and just do a blank document, whatever. I'm going to open what we drew. So these are all the drawings we drew right here. And I'm going to start. So if you want to manipulate it, right now we can't manipulate it or anything on this software. So what we have to do is go to Window, and then we go to Image Trace right here, and it'll give you this tab. You can put it into your library however you want, but once you click the image you want to be able to draw on, you go to Presets right here, and under Presets click Default, and then to black and white logo is what we're gonna do for this kind of thing. And then it'll say that, you just do OK, and then you can go to Object, Expand, and then you click OK, and now we can manipulate it. So I'm going to go with the Direct Selection tool and take out the background. I'm going to make his skin tone like that. Yeah, that's perfect. That's kind of what his skin looks like. So I can just copy this and paste it into the new document. File, Export As. And when you export it, make sure it's a PNG. That way the background's transparent. Now I guess we have to draw the arm. What color was his shirt? He has like a yellow shirt, so I'm just gonna go like, but this time, I'm gonna take the eraser tool and just erase this part of his arm. And now when we take that out, we got the arm right here. And I'm gonna make his arm sleeve like a yellow. And now his torso. He had like brown shoes, like yellow socks and a yellow shirt apparently. But then he had like a black pants like that. This was black right here too. His legs and his skin tone was like, so now we got that. That looks pretty good actually, I'm proud of that. And now his face movements. That's his hair, that's literally his hair, squiggly. I'm just gonna file, export as his hair. I think I'm gonna color his mouth movements. I'm gonna give him like the inside of his mouth like this color. I think that would be good. Now, I'm going to get on to the voice acting. This is a homemade pea stopper I made. It's just a towel with the cylinder wrapped around it. I can get the audio to sound less intense. And when I say intense sounds, like p and b, it won't burst into the microphone. I'm just going to have Charlie Brown say, "Good grief, I forgot my antidepressants. Good grief, I forgot my antidepressants. Nah. Good grief, I forgot my antidepressants." Now, I'm going to get on to the animation. Now, I'm going to get on to the keyframing animation on Adobe Animate. I'm going to click Create New File. I'm just going to do Create New right here. And it will open up this tab right here. And we got these options, 4K, HD, whatever. I'm gonna make it 30 frames per second. And we can just click Create. So now we got this template right here. It's just basically this blank canvas. We got this timeline and where we can import all our images. I'm gonna add folders for like the mouth. I'm gonna drag all these images that I drew into the folder, into my library. Those are the mouth movements, this blue background right here, because I don't really care. So right here, we got some tools we can work with above the timeline. I'm gonna right click this square with the circle in it, and I'm gonna click frame. And then we can take the audio. This is the audio right here. You just drag it into this canvas and it will go into this timeline right here. Good grief, I forgot my antidepressants. And that's what he says. I'm gonna add a layer right here. I'm just gonna drag the background in. Just this random background, I don't really care. And I'm gonna have his head right here. I'm gonna add his arm right here. I'm gonna click W and we can add the asset warp tool. If we click the shoulder, and then the wrist, the elbow, you can use it and you can like bend it like that. It's a little big right there. I'm gonna add it right there. Back. I'm gonna send it to the back and copy and paste. And now I'm gonna add another layer right here for his pupils and mouth. So we can add his pupils right here. And oh yeah, his hair. This like hair thing right here. It goes right here. And now I'm just gonna add his mouth. So now we just got his structure of how we're gonna animate him. We just got the skeleton. Now we can add keyframes. I'm gonna zoom in and we can add this onion layer right here. If we click it, and let's say it turns his head a little bit, we can add a keyframe, delete this head, and maybe his head turns right here. And we can see what's behind it with the onion layer right here. So we can just place it over. And I'm going to add a keyframe for his pupils. Maybe his head moves a little more. I'm going to shrink the pupils like right there. And maybe his head moves all the way back right here. Move that right there. Move this right here. So now we got something like this. Good grief. I forgot my antidepressants. Maybe I'll have his arm move. Maybe right here his arm moves a little bit. So we can just add movements for his arm. And maybe his arm just moves back right here. He's like shrugging his shoulders. Now I'm gonna add the mouth movement. So if we drag this here, and I'm just gonna go zoom in, and I can add a keyframe for every vowel he says. He's gonna talk, and every vowel he says is gonna be a new keyframe. And now his mouth opens a little bit right here with the good grief. I'm liking this. This is looking pretty good. Now, after drawing it, inking it, voicing it, coloring it, and animating it, this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy it. Good grief, I forgot my antidepressants. Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music. Stay tuned and have a great day.
These tunes.